What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day out there. It is day 2 with the Supercharger, and I'm making a video I didn't plan on making right now, probably because yesterday was just me on Christmas morning. So what we're doing today is I want to talk about a couple characteristics of the truck that have changed as we hear the Supercharger while we get up to speed. That I'm never going to get tired of that noise. We used to complain about the intake whistle. Now, the more whistle, the better. But anyway, so after I got off the camera last night, I drove around a little bit. Obviously wanted to get used to it. There's a couple things I noticed. A couple things I noticed that I'm very happy about that has changed. Number one, engine bay noise. Now, of course, I know, yes, we have a Supercharger, so we're going to hear a lot more noise. But just overall, because of the more air coming in and everything, it just sounds better. It has a little bit of like I don't even know how to explain it, like a little bit of a rumble in itself when you're standing up front. And then number two, the thing I'm most happy about is the TRD dual exhaust is definitely a little bit louder. And I'm not talking about louder up front. I'm talking about when you go to the back. It just seems like more air pushing through is giving it a little bit more of a rumble. That could totally be in my mind, but I'm thinking it's not. It just sounds a little bit better. Now, I like the TRD exhaust, and I tell people buy the TRD dual exhaust all the time. It's definitely awesome. My favorite. Love when Toyota makes something like that. It's perfect for the 5.7 liter V8. But my one thing is every once in a while I go through a mode where I'm like, it's just not loud enough. And this did what it needed to do. Like this, putting the Supercharger on has made it perfect. Where there's a little bit of rumble, even when it's sitting at idle, there's a little bit more of a rumble. So I gotta tell you, I'm nothing but happy. Those are the two main things that I've noticed in my first 24 hours with the truck. Just driving around. I literally went up and down back roads last night. I went up and down the road we're on right now, which is just straight 50 mile an hour speed limit road. I just took the truck out. I did everything with it that you could possibly do. And that was just to get used to it for, myself. Because when I first got behind the wheel of this thing yesterday, I was like, this feels like a different truck, and it still does. I should probably put my headlights on. It's foggy. It said today it was going to be partly cloudy. There's nothing but fog and clouds and a little bit of rain. I have a golf tee time for later today that I've been trying to plan for like 2 months. Of course, it's going to be cloudy and rainy. But anyway, so we're going to keep on learning what this thing does. I'm sure I'll pop up with these videos I don't plan on making to give you a little bit of a heads up. One more thing that I keep noticing, actually, as I drive right now, so this is what happens, it just keeps coming to me. It's hard to write stuff down of what I'm going to do with the Supercharger, just because every time I drive the truck now, I feel something different. When you're coming up to a red light and you begin to slow down, so say you get down to like 30 miles an hour and then it goes green and you could start going again, I would always feel a little bit of a lag in the engine and the transmission to get back up to speed quickly. That's gone now. As soon as I put my foot on the gas pedal, actually perfect example, 35 green light, it just goes. And there's a car in front of me, so I can't really do much, but the transmission's there, ready to go. This thing is nuts, man. I'm so pumped. Yeah, we're not getting rid of this truck anytime soon, so we got to get the viewership up and the subscribers up so we can get the redesigned Tundra in 2020 and have that as a second truck. I don't know if we'll keep the FRS at this point. I guess we'll see. I look forward to getting down and dirty with this Supercharger, once all the new wears off of it and I could start doing some like real living with this thing everyday reviews. But for now, I'm a kid in a candy store and that's not going to change. Always wanted a Supercharger, like I said, now I got one. But anyway, yes, let me know what you need to know about the Supercharger and I will either A, answer your question or make a video about it, because I can't even wrap my mind around how awesome this thing is, and I'm sorry for the excitement still. I thought in this video it would wear off a little bit more, but every time I get behind the wheel of this, I can't stop smiling. This is the perfect medicine to a bad day at work. But let's go jog now and get the cardio up so I can stay alive and do these things more often for you and keep going down the road. But anyway, Twitter and Instagram, TundraDude34. You guys have a fantastic day, and let's hope for a little bit of sun so I don't have to cancel my golf. Have a good one.